DreAllDay.com.
Baldwin, DreAllDay.com. Today's daily motivation is about limiting your intake. The reason why this is an important point is because as we get bombarded with information these days, there's more information than there is time. There's more information than we have attention. There's more information than we have energy to consume it all or even to apply it all. But most important is that we implement the information that we do take in. So this discipline that I'm going to explain is about limiting your intake. When you go to an event, for example, or when you read a book, or you are just talking to somebody, let's say you're being coached by somebody, you're being helped by someone, or you sign up for a course, or anywhere where you're going to get hit with information. You could just be watching a random video on YouTube or watching videos plural on YouTube. You need to know what information you are looking for, what you need, what problem you're trying to solve, and then you want to take that information that is directly related to the problem you're trying to solve or what you're looking for. Then you go implement it, go put it to work so that it's actually being used. And then everything else, throw it away. Everything else, ignore it. Everything else, save it, come back to it later. But you need to get into the habit of limiting how much you're taking in so you don't overwhelm yourself with too much information, which is something that many of us do on the sales side. Any of you who's a salesperson of information, we tend to give our audience way too much information than they're actually going to apply. They might appreciate that you give them so much, but they don't actually go through it all, nor do they use it all, nor do they apply it all, nor do they retain or remember most of it. So we are not actually helping them. We're just helping ourselves by feeling good about how much we're giving them, but they're not using it. So nobody's actually winning in that process. You made all that information that doesn't get used. Who wins? Nobody wins. So you want to limit how much you are taking in on the recipient side and focus on just the information that you need to get so that you get the desired outcome that you are looking for. And usually that's one thing at a time. Now, I know it's one thing at a time. Human beings have a limitation of only being able to focus on one thing at a time. So you should be looking to take in one thing at a time, solve that problem, next thing, solve that problem, next thing, solve that problem, next thing. You want to gather up 10 things that you need to solve and deploy all 10 pieces of information related to each one at the same time, do it. But you need to be intentional and specific about this, not just randomly taking in information just because it's there and just because it's available, because there's too much information there. There's too much information available these days. You take in all of it before you know it, you're drowning in information, but you're not implementing anything. Therefore, nothing gets done. Who wins in that process? The answer is nobody. So with all that said, make sure you text me. I send out a free daily motivation every Monday, free of charge, guaranteed to have you focused, sharp, and on point to start your week. So text me at my number, 305-384-6894. You'll be getting that text every single Monday, free of charge. Make sure you hit the subscribe button so you're getting notified every time one of these videos drops here on YouTube, and work on your game. Dre, all.